I'm Aaron Graber with Ventrac, and in this video we're going to talk about using our flail mower to cut the side of a runway at an airport. This site is a good representation of what most airports look like. As they build the runway, they create a flat spot for the planes to take off and land. But because they manipulate the property around it, there's usually a drop-off and very steep hills around the runway. Airports also have pretty specific mowing needs because they have to keep the grass maintained for erosion control, but they don't have to mow it all the time because there's really no traffic on those areas. This particular airport might mow the grass in any given area every 4 to 8 weeks in that time range, but they're basically mowing non-stop. So they have enough machines and enough people on staff, but they also have so many acres that they start mowing, and by the time they're done mowing the whole property, they basically start back up again. Between this mowing schedule and the terrain that they're dealing with, they have a few unique challenges. The first challenge is addressed by the fact that we're using a Ventrac. All of the steep areas are very easily managed by the Ventrac with dual wheels. The second challenge being the intermittent mowing is a little bit more difficult. So if you're waiting between 4 and 8 weeks to mow the grass in any given area, it's going to be a little bit higher than you're used to. So a regular finish mower doesn't quite do the job. The problem with using a regular rough cut mower on these areas though, is that the finish doesn't look as nice, and there's also a high chance of leaving bunches of debris in various areas as the mower discharges. For this reason, we decided to tackle this property with a flail mower, which is the absolute perfect attachment for this situation. Since it's coupled on the tractor, we can handle the terrain easily. And since it's a flail mower, it chops up all that material into very fine pieces, which will help it decompose faster, it'll help erosion from happening, and it looks better from the road. Most airports are also pretty concerned with the aesthetic that they present because they take up large areas in communities. Using our flail mower on this property helps with those aesthetic needs. It leaves an excellent stripe and looks like a finish mower did the job, which is rare on properties like this or areas this large. It's something you can even see from the road driving by. It looks like somebody did a really professional job on that area. Another awesome feature of the flail mower for a property like this is the cutting style. Since a flail mower uses knives that are attached to a drum, there's a breakaway nature for that blade. So if it hits an obstruction or a rock or something, it absorbs a lot of that energy. That means this is a safer piece of equipment on a property like this where safety is of the highest importance. Although in this shoot the only thing that we did was mow on the side of the hill, what's more important for the airport is probably the versatility of the Ventrac. We were only there for one afternoon, but when they have a machine like a Ventrac that can do that extreme mowing on the side of the runway, but then also during wintertime switch to winter attachments and clear snow from the side of buildings or walkways or anything like that, it also allows the airport to be way more productive with their equipment fleet. Most of the airport customers that we have don't just mow with our machines, and that's something they really value about the Ventrac. The last thing to say, and maybe the coolest point about this whole shoot, was just actually being on the hill mowing while planes are coming and going. When you crest the top of the runway and just come up over the edge, and you can't see anything, all you see is the sky, and then you just come up over, and then you see runway, and you see planes like in staging, ready to come towards you, and then you turn around, you're going back down, and you kind of hear through your ear protection, you hear that rumble, and it kind of just comes from out of nowhere, and then like rockets past you, above you, that it feels like it's really close. You know, they're hundreds of feet away, but it feels like they're right next to you. It's pretty cool. hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed doing the job. If there's anything I missed, or if you have any specific questions about my experience on this job, make sure to let us know in the comments and I'll respond directly. So we're not quite ready yet. I'm getting my mic on, getting ready to shoot. I don't know, we thought we might share some cool facts too. So in this video, we're gonna test out a new light setup. I don't know anything about these things, and we're not an affiliate channel or anything, so I'm not trying to sell them to you. But the camera guy claims they're gonna be great, and they are less intrusive to my eyes. So if you've watched some of our previous videos, you'll notice it looks like I'm staring into the afterlife. I'm like, my eyes are just totally washed out. We're also in our new studio that we've been building out. You can see we've got some galvanized panel out back to kind of bring the room together, make it look industrial. We've got our own little zone now that nobody else can touch, which is cool. So if you've got any cool ideas, let us know what you want to see in the studio or different video approaches. We're always testing and dabbling. Mark likes new gear, and I like when Mark's happy, so we have options. Let us know what you want to see.